another live stream, guys. Another one. But this one is on a game that I haven't really done that much of. Well, I've done like 3 or 4 live streams of them. Most of them were, as you can tell, what you want to call it, Star Wars. I've been doing that ever since I got Star Wars. But guys, we're going to be getting into some NBA Live again, because I don't know why. I played it a little bit today, still caught the W because that's what I do. So, yeah. So today we're going to be playing as, I don't even know who. I don't even know who I want to play against. Let's play against New Orleans. And we're going to go ahead and be the Bucks. Because, you know, Milwaukee, they're a beast team. We got to choose the Bucks. And we also got to... We're going to take this dub, guys. Let's take them. Sorry, I just had to text one of my friends there. Sorry if he's, like, hear me shaking and stuff. I'm extremely fucking cold. But, let's take a look here. EA sideline. I'm just looking at what I want. ESPN. EA broadcast. Okay. I was just taking a look at what's on here. But, you know, we got to choose Milwaukee over New Orleans, because anytime I get to see Lonzo Ball take that L, I'm most definitely going to take it. And no, Phillip's not going to be on this live stream today, guys. He might be on another one, but it's just going to be me today. So let's get this W, guys. Let's take it. Let's win this game, bro. Still notice how my guy is so damn creepy.
I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific game.
I'm pretty much the only YouTuber that I know that does live streams based off of just quick games.
In Milwaukee, Bledsoe to Middleton. Nothing going here on that drive.
Wait, hold up. Let's get it to Giannis.
Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. New Orleans will take it up. Holiday to Favors.
Brook Lopez, former teammates with Lonzo Ball.
To Holiday. Ball. Deep two there, won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Ah, the monster stuff.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here we go. Ah, come on.
Ball. Short jumper won't go down. Hill across the timeline. Up 5. To Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that
All right,
drive.
someone set a screen.
Middleton to Lopez. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
From the outside, no good.
Oh, wait.
Has a chance.
Can we make that?
Knocks
Let's
it
go.
down from mid-range. Alvin Gentry now signals for time. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter.
Well, I mean, what can you expect? I'm a noob, so I put out a rookie. Plus, you're starting Lonzo.
A lot of contact. No whistle.
See, Lonzo's not the best basketball player out there. Let me just tell you that.
Middleton to Lopez.
Okay, Lopez, I want to know why you're down there that far.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more comfortable for those easy legs.
And he's going to the free throw line.
He's not
Hey,
making.
look, sometimes you need to
He'll
feel out your
make
opponent.
at
Let them know you're
most
there.
one.
I'm okay with that early foul.
At most 1 point.
Lonzo Ball at the line. First one goes down.
I'll be surprised if he makes both of them.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2 to George Hill. To Middleton. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Guys, let's hope that that's on the best plays list.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. New Orleans going to take it up.
Come on.
Ball. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Here we go.
May 2018, Jay, the Bucks make the move to Mike Budenholzer roster that's built to win now.
And Coach Bud brings stability to a team that had a lot of question marks around the head coaching position. Jason Kidd gets let go last year. That caused some drama with him and Giannis. You hire Joe Prunty. He comes in. He tries his best. But now when you bring Coach Bud to the table, you bring offensive fluidity, and that's what this team needs.
Ball to Favors.
Someone definitely did something for the Bucks this year.
Last touch by Brandon Ingram. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
How are you going to take out Chris Middleton like that? Come on, man.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but
No,
a
it
bucket
was.
is a bucket.
Knocked loose. What a save. That's hard work right there. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on
Don't
your
worry.
side. I don't know how that
They'll
shot
do much
went
better
in,
than us
but-
in the fourth
and
quarter.
more.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet.
Yeah, don't jinx us, buddy. Because I could have missed that one.
Knocked
Get that
loose.
steal.
Picked up by the Bucks.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Wesley Matthews above the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses
Come on, bro.
come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Screen coming.
Here we go.
Ersan Ilyasova able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Short jumper misses.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro
Come on,
step,
bro.
a side step.
Come on, bro.
However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that, whew.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far.
All right,
And he missed the free throw.
I didn't even shoot. That's disrespectful.
Hart. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Hey, hold up. No.
Hart. Shot from in close. No good.
Okay. Oh. Back him up. Back him up. Watch this.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Pelicans basketball. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there. Deep three at the buzzer. We played one in Wisconsin with the Bucks on top here on their home floor. Jay and I come back to Milwaukee after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball with it up top.
Here we go.
His guys down big. Hill into the front court.
Lonzo's
He'll
not
run
no
the
leader,
offense.
so don't say his guys. He's
To
not no
Middleton.
damn leader.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's 2 for 2 now.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Josh Hart. Here comes the screen. Hart against Connaughton. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. George Hill to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Pat Connaughton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter.
That's a mini bucket.
Ball brings the rock up court. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Giannis with it up top. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Stuffs it down with authority.
There was
He
definitely
ready
some
right at the
contact there.
tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Redick. Knocked loose. Bucks have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Oh yeah. Reckless shot though.
He gets it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
What about that block though, man? You're not gonna say nothing about that block?
For three. Yes.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
It's
Nikola
Pelicans ball.
Mirotic can drain threes all the damn
Yes,
time.
and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Off the mark
I'll
on
let
the
him
free throw.
shoot free throws all the damn time. He won't make them all.
Count it.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do. Even if you're not known for
Oh
it.
no, I'm not playing
Whistle
for
stops
Rockets
play.
versus the
Timeout
freaking
New Orleans.
Lakers
As
next
we'll
game,
take a
bro.
moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
There we go.
Holiday picked up by the Bucks.
Come on, let's dig in.
on,
Let's
bro.
really build this lead.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
That's why he's a beast. Because he's putting in that
Giannis
effort.
Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on a three-point play.
I'm going to pause this real quick so I can fix my headphones.
Shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Pelicans have the basketball. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Holiday controls the basketball. Down a bundle.
There we go. Ooh, Holiday's getting me with those moves, huh?
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I can do the same thing to you, Holiday.
Looking to make something happen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Didn't know Bledsoe had it in him. Didn't know Eric Bledsoe had
Eric
that in him.
Bledsoe at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throws good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues.
Here we go. Come on.
To Favors. Knocked loose. Bucks have it.
Steals is definitely going to be on the game track.
Middleton to
I can
Adetokunbo.
tell.
Hill.
Okay, Hill's not the one
The
that I
shot
wanted to shoot.
Almost.
Granted, I wasn't paying
Holiday
attention who it
to
went to,
Redick.
so that's how I know it wasn't. That's
Picked
how I
up by
didn't
the
know it was
Bucks.
Hill, but
Slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Count the basket at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Curling inside. And count the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Drew Holiday at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw
he
is
might.
good.
He might miss this one. I hope he does.
And fails to hit them both. It's the first, misses the second. Giannis in control of the basketball.
See, that's what.
His guys hold a commanding lead. To Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 3 for 3 in this first half.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Favors. Holiday. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That's dangerous. A little hezzy cross and knockdown. Lots of options going to open up as the game unfolds.
Giannis with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Rises for the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Yeah, see, Lonzo tried dunking on.
Has a look.
He tried dunking on him.
Bledsoe shot off the mark. To Ball. And throws it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The
All right,
harder
Lonzo,
can
where you
cut
at?
is the
Where you
more it
at,
opens
Lonzo?
up the floor to make plays just like that.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Oh, that's brick all the
And he
way.
misses that one free throw. To Holiday. Oh, he had it.
Let's go.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
I'm sorry,
Did
that
you
shot
see the
most
way that
definitely
dribble
shouldn't
freed
have
him up?
went in.
It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Holiday. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Hill. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Knocked loose.
Boom.
Picked up by the Bucks.
Yeah, apparently so is the other
Hill.
guys.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very
Lonzo
one-sided
sucks.
first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen
Oh, sorry,
Rose in our
Lindo
EA Sports
sucks.
halftime report. Jalen.
All right, back to the second
Where's
half.
Lindo? Oh, there's Lindo. Hey, Lindo.
Lonzo controls the offense.
No, it's not Lonzo anymore. It's Lindo.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive.
Oh, roast battle on Roblox with these people.
Holiday. Not that time. He
Accidentally
missed
called
it.
him Lindo instead of Lonzo.
Hill across the timeline. His guys lead here. Early stages, third quarter. To Adetokunbo.
Nope.
Around the perimeter. Middleton. That's good D. Shot no good.
See, I could have had
Because you're
the
an
other
elite
shots.
shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
The drive, right to the basket. Brook Lopez sends it away.
This
See, you
game
have
is
two
all about
rim
playing
protectors
mind
here.
tricks on people.
The offense stuffs it down with authority.
I know
Lonzo
there's that
didn't
old
even
saying
try to
that says
guard that.
One man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
He's not carrying
Holiday.
He's not carrying the team, man. He might be good, but he's not
Trying to cash
carrying.
in. Can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can
He's
do
surrounded
is
by a
continue
bunch
to
of
shoot.
talent, man.
The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
The Bucks are full of talent.
Bucks
May
have
not
it.
all be
Maybe
all-stars,
pace
but
it
they're
right
all
here.
talented.
They got a big lead at home.
Antetokounmpo doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
It just
I
seems
don't
like
care if
nobody
he
can
got a
stop
big
him but
lead at
him.
home,
Once he's
man.
found his offensive swag,
It's my
that
game,
boy's
bro.
deadly.
Brook Lopez. Huge block.
If you
That's
want
his
to take the
third
chance of
block
them
this
coming
evening.
back
Blocking
and
so many shots
winning the
only
game,
gives
that's
your
on
perimeter
you.
that much more
I'm
confidence
enjoying
to
keeping
really
this
apply
lead,
more
and
pressure.
I'm going to make it
The
as big
Pelicans
as I
will
can.
take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Because you never know what could happen in the next quarter. Granted, it's not likely that they're going to come back, but it's not impossible for them to come back.
Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
New Orleans has it. Has a chance. Yes.
All right, Lonzo,
It
I like that.
drops.
I like
No
that.
drama on that one.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Count the basket. A lot of contact.
All right, what about those
No
blocks?
foul.
This is where I go back into
Aren't those
player
wins
mode.
for
If
the
the dude
internet?
starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Slam dunk. Derek Favors. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the
To be
smile
honest,
on
I
the
thought
face
they
of the
were about to
offensive
come
player.
up on-
Sometimes luck is on your
Get off
side.
on
I don't
us.
know how that shot went in, but and one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest.
Yeah, all those
Picked up
misses
by
are
the
pretty much
Bucks.
my fault. You know what? Come on, Lindo. Come on, Lindo. Come on, Lindo. Where are you going, Lindo?
Short jumper off the mark. Knocked loose. Lonzo Ball against Connaughton. Nice pace.
All right,
sets it
Lindo.
up and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Bledsoe to
Boom.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, he had him there for a second. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Fakes. Drives to the rim. And scores.
Did that knock him
You know,
down?
Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Big finish at the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Favors. Driving right to the basket. From the painted area. Won't go down.
know what?
To Bledsoe. Let's
Cash.
it fly from long range, and Eric Bledsoe set up nicely. Takes advantage with the three.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Knocked loose. Bledsoe slams it down.
It's a new
Was that
day
your
in
tough
sports when
2?
you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Damn, Lonzo, you took that big L. Oh, I think he got hurt too.
To Ball. Nikola Mirotic pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Matthews to Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen.
Guess what?
Matthews.
Oh, what if that was going to be an and-1 3-pointer too?
Wesley Matthews. He's going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 82%. Knocks down the first.
Well, we're about to mess that up.
Second and 3 is good.
Can we at least get one? Nope, no
It's
green
all
lights.
3 free throws.
Dang, we're terrible 3-point shooters with him.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor.
But we're kind of bad free throw shooters.
Knocked loose.
With
And
anybody.
that one out of bounds off a buck.
Heck, we
So
can
the
make
Pelicans
Curry
hold
miss
on to
3
the possession.
or free throws
Looks
if we
like
had.
some substitutions are coming on in.
Man, Curry doesn't miss. Curry's a beast. Oh,
Had a good look there, but
he
it's
misses,
no good.
but doesn't miss often.
That misses with a second to go. 3 quarters down.
Definitely
The Bucks
should have
in
made that,
command
though.
of this one. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay,
Oh,
that's
wait.
how it's played out.
Dang,
On paper,
man, he
this
noticed
wasn't
that he
set up
was
to be
wide
much
open
of a
too.
contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Actually, we're home, so
Lonzo
even if the
Ball with
crowd
the
got
rock.
into it early, it wouldn't have
Redick.
helped them out very much. We have home court
Knocked
advantage.
loose. Bucks have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Middleton
Boom.
to Adetokunbo.
Watch this.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Dang,
I remember my
whoo.
high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Watch this. Watch this. Dang, he straight tackled him too. That had to have hurt.
Ball into the front court. His guys down big. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
George Hill. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Guys, despite the scoreboard, would y'all say that this was a W or an
I
F?
don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay,
Sorry,
that's been
guys,
the story
I'm going
this
to end
evening.
up doing a bunch of
another one?
replays.
Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Do you want me to
Bucks
yell too?
basketball.
Dang! Stop playing defense on
George
me!
Hill looking good. 4 for
There we go, I
5.
started
And
yelling
there's
too.
nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last
Here,
year.
maybe I should yell about that too. Dang! Why do I suck
Giannis
on
in control of the
defense?
basketball. Looking to make something happen. Oh, the spin to set up the dunk.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Come on, can we get a steal? Can we get a steal?
Lonzo with it. Down a bundle.
It's not
Knocked
Lonzo
loose.
anymore, it's Lindo.
Redick. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe
Stop
utilize
calling
yourself
him
as a
Lonzo.
decoy
It's Lindo
and get
now.
some teammates involved with your passing.
You know, like Limbo, but with the D
Middleton.
instead of a B.
To Hill. Beyond the arc for three. George
Why
Hill
did I
forcing
shoot
one.
that?
Well defended. Redick with it. He'll run the offense. Has a look. J.J. Redick. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he
Guys,
makes that one
we're winning.
stick.
See,
Rock, goodbye,
111,
baby.
34.
Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Hart.
There we go. Come on.
Brook Lopez rejects it. 4th this contest.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
All right, see, they're killing us this quarter, like I said they were going to.
Bucks at the controls.
Don't stop me.
And scores.
We're still
You know, it
taking
reminds
this
me
W,
of a
guys.
story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break
I
a
do.
finger. If you
Okay.
hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as
I thought it
one.
was 2 fingers
That's how you
working
deliver a
collectively
knockout punch,
together.
and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Are you telling me I lied? Are you telling me that I was lied to?
And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time to adjust.
Do anything
Both
in the
coaches
NBA
making
without it being a
changes on
foul.
the floor.
Entering the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 24, Pat Connaughton.
I don't think they've even freaking taken Giannis out of the game.
J.J. Redick. He's 3 of 5.
Yeah.
60% shooting from the field.
What a move. If you're on defense, you can't be caught flat-footed there.
All right, why isn't
Not there for
anybody in the
Bledsoe.
paint?
Defense all over him. Hart to Holiday. Giannis.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Hart. Picked up by the Bucks.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it
I don't
down.
have a dinner to
You
go
used to hear
to,
all
so
these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Giannis with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day.
finally we hit a green light.
Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a 3-point play. As the Bucks add to their lead.
Let's go.
New Orleans will
win.
take it up. Knocked loose. Out
Ah,
of
come
bounds.
on, dude.
Last touch
Come
by
on, bro.
Eric Bledsoe.
Come on,
So
man.
it'll stay
Come on.
with New Orleans.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
Oh, a whistle.
Just a
Why don't you
tic-tac
just
foul.
push him out of bounds? Just give him a little push.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3, Milwaukee Bucks.
Holiday. Bucks have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
I am not
George
working
Hill.
the
He's now
clock.
shooting 5 for 7.
Shows like this separate the good
don't
players from the great
care,
ones.
man.
The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
See, I don't
Cruises
fade it.
inside for
I don't
two.
fade it
And
in
if
the
you're on
second.
defense on that last
I just
possession,
get launched
no
out.
need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Bucks at the controls. Oh, emphatic slam. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
Ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Time for some new personnel into the game. Redick to
All right,
ball.
come on, come on, come on.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks.
Here, now we just do this. Now we can run the clock in.
And the finish at the rim. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This
So,
has been a
almost
presentation
90
of the
point win.
NBA on EA Sports.
But we don't necessarily get the W unless if
The Bucks
our
were
highlight,
merciless
unless if
in
we
this
were on the
game.
top
They did
3
it with
players.
blocks, and they did it with
At least
top
twice.
plays. And we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2.
I feel like Linda might be good. Nope.
The Bucks won this matchup with a significant margin. They did
Yeah.
it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense.
So the
they
game
committed
tech's
to the
got to
grind
be defense then.
and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Dang, 70, bro. This is the first time I
The Pelicans
think it was the
are
first
no
time I
longer
hit
suffering
70.
through what was a big-time blowout. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun.
I mean, they still did
The
good.
Pelicans relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Window.
Game track. Defense.
The Milwaukee Bucks
Defense.
put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet.
I say defense.
Not only
I don't
that,
say defense.
they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo seemed to think he could only
Antetokounmpo.
score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down. And it was just astonishing.
Well, you said it. On Antetokounmpo. Dang, he only missed one shot.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course. But even the best players find their way
Why did it
into
get
this
so
part of the
dark?
show.
It's like, it's okay, man. You suck.
We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Oh,
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
it's like, it's okay, man. You just suck. It's okay. He had a quiet voice when he said it, too. He had an extremely quiet voice. Like, yeah. Okay, I seriously can't get over the fact that my avatar is freaking creepy. Just staring right at me. Just staring right at me. Very creepy avatar. Thank you for being creepy. I don't even know if I want to do the Lakers versus yet. I don't even know where I'm going on my phone. Do we want to? This is going to be for all you Cleveland fans out here. Or not Cleveland, I meant Lakers. This ought to be a good matchup. After this, we'll probably do the Lakers versus the Warriors.
Good evening from downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, here in Rockets land, you think of Calvin Murphy, Moses Malone, and of course the dream, Akeem Olajuwon. But a new chapter. Jay, we know the capabilities of Houston with James Harden and Chris Paul in running the pick and roll and how that affects an opposing team.
Well, it's not James
the
Harden and Chris Paul anymore,
really
buddy.
have to stay locked in, not just physically, but from a mental standpoint.
Most in particular, the bigs do. The bigs are the ones who are communicating to the guards what the scouting report is for that particular P&R. So if you're a big, if you're at the backbone of the defense and the guard is involved in a pick and roll, you have to yell out key words like red, black, blue. These are all key strategies that require maybe a double team going under or going over the top. That's the big's responsibility to communicate to the guard what to do.
Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Los Angeles has the basketball.
Come on. Pull up. Pull up.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Westbrook across the timeline. The lead is 2.
Damn.
DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
All right. I guess it is going to be a close game.
Hart with the
Guys,
basketball.
I think I
They'll
may
run
have,
the offense.
you know, made a decision that'll end my entire NBA live career.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by possessions
did I?
anymore. Is he a
Did
runner?
I?
Is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Yeah, well, we're about to be James Harden that
Harden.
tries shooting a three but misses
His
because
first effort
I
off the
shouldn't
mark.
be shooting threes.
LeBron into the front court. Down 2.
It's not that I
Not
shouldn't be
loose.
shooting threes with James Harden. It's the fact that I just shouldn't be
Cousins.
shooting threes at all.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in LA?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in LA. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall
Okay,
greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
I just can't make
Kuzma
anything with.
brings the ball up court. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Guys,
Bow
I
down,
think I
Ed,
did just
when you
end
come into my
career.
town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. First couple didn't go. That one is true. The inner beast of Westbrook.
Come on,
Sheer
come on.
determination.
There we go.
I don't think anybody got the license plate.
How am I
on that
going-
hit and
how am
run.
I going to
And
get
there
jump
is
ball?
no one,
How am I going to get that jump
no
ball?
No one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
See, that's not even right. That's not even right. That should be against the rules.
And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you
Okay,
tell
why
them
isn't it
easy
letting
way.
me
Going
move?
back to the pre-K days, Jay. It's Harden.
Okay, bullshit.
Not that time.
The contest was good, but you
Okay,
being
this
a
game's starting to
nuisance
remind
was
me of
great.
NBA
Continue
2K.
to be that gnat that no matter
That's how
many
shitty
times
this
you
game's
swing at
starting
it,
to be.
it never goes away.
And count the basket inside.
Hurry up and pass
Hey,
the
look,
ball, man. I'm gonna
pretty
fucking
dudes
lose
can mix
this
it up
game
once in a
anyways.
while too, I guess.
It's Westbrook. Gets a
This
look.
game is seriously
Can't hit.
starting to fucking
And that's how you
remind me
close
of
out on the
2K.
shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was
Why
more
couldn't
worried
you
about
get the
his
ball?
landing space than he was the shot.
That one
Okay,
out of
yeah,
bounds
this game's
off a
starting to
rocket,
suck.
So it stays with the LA Lakers.
Because you couldn't fucking
Changes
get a
coming
ball?
from
You
both
couldn't get the
sides
ball?
right now.
Nah,
Guarded by Russell Westbrook.
It's over. It's over.
Russell Westbrook powers it through.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Caldwell Pope.
Get the ball,
matched up with
please.
Rivers.
Oh, yes,
Fareed
that's so who I
to
wanted the
PJ
ball to go
Tucker.
to.
Has a look. Tucker
Yes,
with a
'cause
shot that won't go.
Can't
It's
even
easy.
control where
Force
the
guys
fucking
into
ball
low
goes.
percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And count the basket.
Tied ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Either that or maybe the game should stop bullshitting me.
Takes it right to the rim.
See?
A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Russ at the controls.
I'm telling you, all these people are going to do is...
Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is where it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
Come on.
And he's fouled.
That
Nice
so
move
should've
that
been,
time,
you know,
and
one.
he's going to the line for 2.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter.
Guys, let's hope we can get
Goes
this
2
win,
for
man.
2
This
at the
game is
line.
too close for me. It's too close for my comfort, guys.
Rondo
You
with
know
the
how we
basketball.
do in
Down
the
3
second quarter.
to
Or the
Davis.
second period, guys.
Short jumper misses. Fareed to PJ Tucker. Has a chance. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Westbrook. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Rondo into the front court. Down 5.
Why couldn't you
Knocked
get
loose.
that?
Anthony Davis.
Why couldn't
here
he
against
get
Green.
that?
To P.J. Tucker. The pass set it all up.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
All right, guys, way to end the...
Late heave to beat the buzzer. So the Rockets with the lead after one at Toyota Center. Jay and I back with more after this.
Way to end
You're
it,
watching
guys.
the NBA. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get
be
things started here in the second quarter. Westbrook with it. The
Still a
lead
little too
stands at
close.
9. To Fareed. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Knocked loose.
Here we go,
Rockets
guys.
have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Yes.
You had
and
the
a
chance
foul.
to
Hell of a
dunk
chance at a
that, and
three-point
yet you're
play.
just going
And I love the
Westbrook.
smile on the face of the
Come on,
offensive
man.
player.
You had to-
Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14.
Guys, we have the chance at winning
Knocked
this
loose.
game.
Rockets have the steal. Count the basket at the rim.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Now the Lakers
Yep.
are going to call a timeout.
Go ahead,
as
put
they'll take
LeBron
a moment
back in.
to go over things here in the second quarter.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Okay, maybe I'm terrified,
Trying
but
to
still.
cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Westbrook into the front court. His guys holding the big lead.
Come on.
To P.J. Tucker. Easy pass to the rim.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Gets it to go. And the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Can we stop LeBron?
Jay,
Can we
last
stop?
year the Lakers
Can we stop the
35
chosen
and
one? Can we
47.
stop King James?
What impact, obviously. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And finishes strong.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Clint Capella swats it. Rockets have the ball. 2-point shot for James Harden. James Harden, 3 for 6 now.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts.
Guys.
Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna give up. I actually thought about quitting the game, and then I just didn't. I started taking their lead back.
Go down.
So I guess the lesson of this
Yes, and the foul.
is don't give
And a
up
chance
just
at
because you
three
seem
coming up.
you think
And
that
I
you're
know there's so
gonna
much
end up losing.
excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More
Unless
people
if
need
you're
to pay
down by
attention to the guy at the end of the
8 or
bench,
9
the
points
strength and
within
conditioning
2
coach,
seconds.
because this kid's been
Like a
putting in the
minute left.
time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead.
I hate how it keeps
This will
on
get
saying
out of
they
bounds.
keep on
Last
saying
touch
the
by
same thing.
Cousins.
Hey, Cousins. There was someone right in front of you.
Tucker. Harden knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Iman Shumpert with a piece. Harden with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. James Harden with that shot.
Yeah,
He's
see,
5
we
for 8.
were actually going to
And
lose
sometimes
this
less is
game.
more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LBJ with it.
I don't know what happened, but
Clint Capella sends it away. That's his third block this evening. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
look at
The
this.
opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Dang, bro.
Russell Westbrook
Way to take
trying
one for the
cash in
team.
on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he missed the free throw.
Even though it was hardly out of the green.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Well,
LeBron James.
It's
He's
not.
got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Nope. First one does not go. Missed the second
I'm not even
as
gonna
well.
lie, guys. I thought LeBron
So
James
hard.
was gonna make the 2018 MVP. I thought he should have.
To Westbrook. Capella.
I mean,
Harden.
y'all can argue with me all you want, but I
Shot
thought he
off
should
the
have.
mark. Good defense.
I mean, he carried a whole other team
LBJ
that wasn't
has
even
it.
gonna make the playoffs to the finals, just to get
Right
swept
down the lane, but the
by
shot
the,
won't go.
or by
That's
the
superb
Warriors. I was
defense.
about
That's
to
the
say by
defense
the
getting there
Rockets.
from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
To Harden. Has a look. Yes. It drops. Little drama on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Danny Green against the former MVP.
Isn't he always
Not
trying to
loose.
get the fans going, though? I mean, James Harden's a hype player.
To Westbrook.
Oh, wait.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
I go for a 3 when
Well, when
I
you
could have
play
just
for
taken
each
an
other
easy
and not
2.
just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Count it.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Not loose. Westbrook. To Harden. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
Sometimes
When
he
I
misses,
played,
though.
and I see guys do this all the time. When you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the
Ooh,
bucket,
nope,
that
nope,
shot's definitely
nope.
going up.
Anthony Davis. 4 out of 7.
See, that's how I
Old
know this
school
game's
equals high percentage.
Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
There we go.
He gets it.
To be honest,
You can try
shouldn't
and
have
body
made it.
him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
And then it's the same things that y'all keep on saying over and over and over.
And scores.
Don't forget
Strong
about
take.
those.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you're
Hold up, I'm gonna charge my phone real quick. Okay. This stream has been going on for quite a bit. Alright, let's get back to
Boom,
this
you
game.
make a, you know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
He was
Here we go.
hacked. They let it go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
James Harden, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Well, it looks like they got their butts kicked themselves.
Half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Oh, can we? What happened to that Boogie Cousins that would have blocked it, you know?
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way, shooting 80% in this contest, and hits the
that's deposit.
First free throw. And he makes them both. Los Angeles.
You can't even call a timeout.
To Kyle Kuzma. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself.
Dang. Batteries are almost dead.
Offensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
See, my guy doesn't have a weak hand. Sorry.
Caldwell Pope. Harden's on him. Knocked loose.
Come on, man.
With the
Anybody gonna play him?
His guys lead here. Early stages, third quarter. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Here's Rondo with it.
See, I would, but
Kuzma,
nobody watches my
by Eric
streams.
Gordon.
So, I mean... And nobody watches my music videos on my music channel either, so...
Davis, they work it down to Cousins. Screen coming, using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Knock that down, yo. Knock that down.
Boom.
Short jumper stays out. The follow won't go either. To Capella.
All right.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Let's go.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter.
Here we go. Come on.
Rockets come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
I'm not going to pace.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Well,
in the front
it
court
could make
comes
2
Rondo.
bad plays.
He'll run the offense. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
What about a 4-foot rim?
Harden to Westbrook. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Russell Westbrook, he can turn a game in an instant. Hits the 3 on the quick release.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Yeah, just not everybody's keeping the piece.
With the rock. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
His first personal foul. Team foul number 1 for Los Angeles.
Rajon Rondo at the line for 2 shots. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line.
Number 14, Danny Green.
Russell Westbrook in a matchup with Boogie.
Boogie.
Layup's good. Those
He's
are the
got some
types of
boogies
shots
in
you
his
always strive for.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Clint Capella pins it. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
It might be better commentating if I just
Off the
turn
mark
game
at the
volume
line.
off here and just do the commentating myself.
LeBron
But
James defended by Eric
Everything's
Gordon.
not going to be as fun because I like hearing
And
this.
2 for
Weird.
AD.
I like hearing the sound effects when I'm playing.
He's been doing this for years. The
sound of the
physicality in
dribbling
which he
is-
plays. No
is
one wants to
pretty-
see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point
You can't
guard
leave 'em
perspective,
open.
one of the things that I learned
leave
when
'em
I played
open,
in
man.
the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Guys,
LeBron James with the rock. Knocked loose. LeBron sizing up Eric Gordon. Tough
see,
looking shot
that's the
there.
thing. They
Still
don't jump
gets it
when
to
I'm
go
hitting
down.
the jump button.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Danny Green against Westbrook. Clint Capella, huge block. Ooh, 5 now. Gordon with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Westbrook. 4-3. Westbrook bothered just enough on that one. Knocked loose. Great hustle. That's what you like to see.
You can
Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker.
yourself, man.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 7, JaVale McGee.
James into the front court. His guys down big. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Come on, man.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies.
Oh, the spin to set up the dunk.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
To James. Trying to cash in. Count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Westbrook to Rivers. For 3. Second effort. Nice follow-up on
I
the
hate
dunk
how
there.
the green goes away.
Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
And stuffs it home.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance
Was that
at
a dunk on
three-point
like 2
play.
or 3
So many
people?
times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen.
That was like a
despite the
whole
defender's best
bunch of them,
intentions.
man. That was like the whole team.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 80% in this contest.
Sad part is most of those free throws that he's shooting
Fires the
were
three,
and ones.
and the rebound
Timeout.
taken in by Shumpert. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll try to hammer out a play to wrap up the quarter.
Wait, do I just call it?
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. It's been all Rockets. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression
PJ
that they had no
Tucker.
chance to win this game.
Tucker to Westbrook. Oh, had him going there for a second.
Guess what? Still do have him going.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said,
Yeah,
if you ever
what's
get
that
in a
story?
fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open
Uh-huh.
hand, correct?
Yeah,
You'll probably break a
definitely
finger.
not.
But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's
Yeah.
how you deliver a knockout punch,
Yep.
and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Thank you for your
Rockets
words
in
of
control of the
non-wisdom.
basketball.
Or your words of wisdom.
Yes, and the foul.
I was
and
just
a
kidding
chance
when
at
I said
three
non-wisdom.
coming up.
Ed,
Dang,
you ever
this boy
bail
had
out of
more
something at
fouls
the
than
last
he does
second?
points.
That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throws good. Add one
that
more
really
to
what
the
you call
total.
it, no
This
man's land?
game feels out of reach. Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
Come on.
James,
How
guarded
about
by
this?
Russell Westbrook. Count the basket inside.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
That defense, though. That defense was pretty good. Catch me reaching. Gonna end up doing something like that all damn day.
No
huh?
and one. There was some contact there.
Clearly
was there?
not afraid of the spotlight here because that was
really?
not an easy look.
Oh, no, it wasn't. You're right.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to
Oh,
points.
that's a first on hearing that.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender
I think
without
I thought they
hesitation.
ran out of words to say.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
A 4-point play. That was the first time I got a 4-point play. Playing that shit was on camera, man.
PJ Tucker with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter.
We
You
didn't
can
get a
count
green
that
light.
one.
We still made
4-point
it, though.
play. Lakers ball. Danny Green to James. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but And one.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's been
Nate.
steady, 83% at the line.
Come on.
LeBron
Come on.
into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And finishes strong.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody
We should
looks at the
just name
player.
the title of
More
this
people need to pay attention to the guy at
multiple
the end of the bench, the
and
strength and
ones.
conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a three-point play. His numbers tonight, 84% from the stripe. To Kyle Kuzma. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Here's a chance from long range, and he knocks it down, Jay.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Knocked loose. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Danny Green guarded by Russell Westbrook. And a chance coming up at the line.
Just
Okay,
because
I
a
gotta do
team's-
some math real quick. We're beating them by 83 points.
Winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
82.
First free throw is
And
good.
probably 81.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
That's still pretty good.
Russ at the controls. Great feed. Sets it up. Kenneth Faried powers it down.
This
Back
type
at
of game
83.
needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives,
We beat
that's
them
because
by
of the energy that was created
something
from the
else.
pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And the finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Come on, come on, come on.
LeBron with it up top. Down a bundle. Tough
Ooh.
shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Has a look.
I don't even know why I
Wide
did
open look
that.
Won't go. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Come on, Russell Westbrook. Don't get mad about that.
LeBron James. He's got
Leave me
two
getting
shots
mad.
coming. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first.
Miss, miss, miss,
2
miss.
for 2 on that trip.
81.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Lets it fly from long range.
About to be another and one, too. Could have sworn that was going to go
P.J.
in.
Tucker is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet.
Thanks, you just
He
changed me.
missed the first one. And he hits the second.
Back at maybe 3 though, at least. You gotta
To
be better on
James.
defense.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Westbrook across the timeline. His guys hold the command. Stuffs it down with authority.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude
85
starts to try to
guys.
have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Why didn't you
And
jump?
draws the foul.
Smart
Why don't
play
they
to
jump
rip
when I'm
through
hitting the freaking
extended
jump
arm
button?
of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it.
No, instead they choose to foul every
Goes
2
2 for
seconds.
2.
Remaining in the fourth quarter.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Like, I don't even think NBA Live 18 said that.
Great
Said the
pass
same
to
shit
set it
over
up.
and over like this.
McGee powers it through. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Westbrook. And counted at the rim.
Eric Gordon finished second in the six-man of the year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found a second life.
Danny Green down for McGee. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Russ at the controls. Stuffs it down with authority.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Clint
That's what I'm
Capella
talking about.
tips it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Long key from 3/4 court. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew,
I think that's the
I'm Ed
highest I've
Cohen
ever
saying
scored.
so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
An hour and a half live stream.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets put their opponents away in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets.
Dang.
The Lakers lost this game long before the final buzzer. And every team in this league loses
Well, they didn't
games.
lose it in the first
You just
quarter.
don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. The Lakers got their point scoring from these guys on screen.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers were giving up steals when they weren't giving up some blocked shots. Their performance today definitely wasn't great.
I mean, they were still hitting us with some block shots. We were hitting them with block shots, too.
Player of the game.
Russell Westbrook made quite a mark on this game by achieving a triple-double. There's no question he's the player of the game.
Get into who was cold.
Game track.
How about,
The Lakers.
see?
Or no, the Rockets. These are the top plays of the game.
Player of the game.
Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2.
Wouldn't surprise me if LeBron James was number 1.
Number 1.
Actually, yeah, that would make sense because that was like 4 people, bro.
The Rockets could not have been more dominant. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Not only did we get him with the and-one three-pointer, we struggled in the first quarter just to keep that lead, right? We had them at 4-0, and then it became 4-8. We were down, and we just kept on struggling. It was pretty much trading baskets at first. And then they had no idea what they were doing. But with that being said, this live stream was a little bit too long for my liking. Honestly, nobody watched it except for like 1 or 2 people. I saw it up there, but it is what it is. So we may end up catching you guys later on today. I don't know. This was like our second live stream today, or first live stream. I don't even know. I'm not going to worry about it. But with that being said, peace out, guys. And broadcast settings. Okay, I gotta turn that set. Alright, well. See, because it says this broadcast, to stop broadcasting, press the share button and then select broadcast settings. See? So, I did do it right. Broadcast settings. I can't even see anything. Thanks, okay.